Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a fantastic and wonderful day today, and that everything has been awesome. It is Tuesday, maybe it's Wednesday, but I'm going to go with it's Tuesday because it's Tuesday for me. I have had a fantastic day. Emble, hello, good evening. Hope you have had a good day. Good start, isn't it? Good start. Great start. Great start. You broke it. Wander up, you broke it. You broke it. You broke it, Wanderer. What have you done here? What have you done here? There we go. That wasn't 13 that redeemed it. That was me because I couldn't reissue the command for some bizarre reason. That wasn't 13. That wasn't Joker. It wasn't him. That was me. I had to reissue the command with somebody, and his name was the first in the list. So there we go. There we go. I hope that hasn't used his points. Oh well. It wasn't connected. I didn't realize it wasn't connected. I don't know why it wasn't connected. Probably because I haven't loaded it up quick enough. But that's okay. That's okay. We got there in the end. Yeah. Okay, but yes, I hope everybody has been having a good and wonderful day. We are going to play more of the Crust today and have some fun with some more things with it and see what we can do and achieve, and yeah. That's the plan. That's the plan for today.
Надо просто это ощутить.
Hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. Right. Okay. So how are we doing here? Let's go over to the game. Let's go straight over to the game. Zoom. Let's How are we doing? Resource wise, we are full on iron, aren't we? Here, we're kind of full on steel. So we need to make more stuff with steel. What is needed to make steel? Components. Components are full. And that's it. That's it for steel. Nothing else is using steel. Really? Really? It's the last stadium light repair. Stadium lights? You repairing stadium lights? Hello there, Emble. I hope you are having a good day. Modular frames apparently also use steel. Oh. No, they use brick and titanium. Oh, but we can change them to a different recipe, can we? Oh, we can do modular frames in a high-tech one, use silicon instead, but we don't want to do that. You can make the powders instead. You can do CPU production with nanotubes and things. We've seen microchips. Microchips are missing silicon. Silicon is the big problem for us here, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. What do components want? Titanium. Let's go to titanium. Where is titanium here? Yeah, we'll see how that goes there. Got a bunch of them in for repair. Be repairing them each day for about 2 months. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. They're all repaired up and running there. Natenihu, hello, good evening. Don't go to school? No, well past school age. Haven't been to school in 25 years. Hold on. Yeah, 25 years. Yeah. I left school 25 years ago. So no, don't go to school anymore. Still learning every day. Right, okay. So, do we have some contracts, perhaps, that want... you're going already, aren't you? Yeah, you're doing the thing already. Cool. Right, get rid of that. Any contracts? I want components, for instance. 49 components. I accept. Send. Okay. Any other contracts that want components? I can't do that because I don't have a rover spare at the moment. Can't do that. Don't have a rover spare. Don't have a rover spare. That was nice for logistics. I have enough for that, but I don't know if I can do that in 6 days. So, okay. So, I would like to make some more robots. We'll see how that goes. I also want to make some more solar panels out here. Big ones. Replace these solar panels. Every time I replace a row, I want to add 2 more. Ooh, contract complete. Ooh. Rover is idle outside the base. Oh yeah, because it's doing geological scanning right now. Oh, there's a lovely bit of silicon over there. Rare earth metals here at all? Ooh, we just want the silicon. That's what we need. We need the silicon. All the silicon is needed. Yeah, you guys are backed up because of the steel, haven't you? I could just sell steel directly. What does the laser turret want again? Laser gun. I might send the 3,600 steel down there after you've gone and done your thing, because that will use up a lot of steel.
I am having the fun.
2, 4, 6, 8. We've got 8,000 steel currently stored. Yeah. So, what do we actually need for the first bit of the laser gun? We're probably way too late to even start doing the laser gun. I don't think it tells me contracts. They're not contracts. So we could do all that. We have all them resources. So oh, there's a beautiful bit of silicon here. Or it goes well. It goes well. I would like to get another cargo truck if I can as well, please. I don't like that I can only build one vehicle at a time. I literally click a button and build one vehicle. So every time I want a drone, I have to click to build a drone, which is a bit sucky, but yeah. We might be able to connect this up to the system and actually have it auto feed, and we just keep clicking on drones to do the thing. So, but that's okay. That's okay. Yes, it goes well. It goes very well, Draven. How are you today? Are you having a good day? That was nice. I had half a day at work today, which was very nice. There are updates coming in for our system, and they never told anybody, but all the equipment had to be back before 8 PM, and I'm normally supposed to work till 10, so I finished at 6:30 and went home. Bum, 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 bum. The more rovers I can get, the more bots I can get, the better. Now I'm making them. Let's see how much they are, shall we? Currently 43,000. But I can now make them, so why should I bother? Oh, this is lovely, right? You coming down here. Go. Yeah, we thought we've had we had a new system implemented on the 1st of July, and it's been rolling out across all the different systems there, and today is the last day that the last system switches over to the new type. But apparently management wasn't aware that everything needs to be basically shut down by 8 PM. So all the what they call guns, which are the handheld palms we use, everything like that has to go back before 8 PM because that's when the updates roll out, which means we can't have them as drivers and be out on the road because they need to be back at the store, because they will only update if they're on charge and connected to the store's Wi-Fi. Any colleague on the shop floor that's using them has to stop using them. So doing like inventory and everything, all that's just got to stop early today. Everything's got to stop early. But apparently management wasn't aware of the actual prerequisites for this until yesterday when the final rollout came out. Whether that's true or not, you know, management will say whatever they can to cover themselves. But it's like, oh, okay, so basically the entire store's pretty much ground to a halt at 8 PM today. So, yeah, cool. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful patch of silicon. Look at it. It is beautiful. What haven't you got? You have everything. Oh, you haven't got circuit boards. Wow, you make stuff quickly. That's nice. That's weird. Most of the stuff you can't see my head's in the way. Most of the stuff that we've been getting is aluminium. So I did not get paid. I was given the opportunity, because I couldn't go driving, I was given the opportunity to work in the store, or I could go home and take it as holiday. So I chose to come home and haven't booked it as holiday because I'm really not fussed. I'd rather keep my holiday for when I want it. I'm really not fussed about losing a few hours work. I'm touch wood, and I don't mean to be big-headed here because lots of people struggle all the time, but I am financially good. So, you know, it could always be better. Don't get me wrong. I'm not rolling in it and being, yay, happy, wonderful. But I am financially stable, shall we say. So losing a few hours here and there doesn't really hurt me. I tend to lose at least an hour every day because I'm supposed to work from 2 to 10, and I very often finish at 9 p.m. And just go home. So yeah, not really fussed about that. So Mammoth. The Mammoth is going to be the laser gun guy. Well done, Mammoth. Bill All. Would you actually do that? Also, are you going to make it? Yes. Yes, you're going to make it. I think we've lost, if there was any bonus with this, we've lost the bonus. Oh. We lost. We'll get the standard one. That's okay. I could have sped this up by initiating the fuel. I forgot the fuel was a thing. That's okay. Let's just make sure we get there before the 7 days are over. What does that do? Does that increase the speed by, like, does it double the speed? And considering I'm making fuel, I absolutely could have every one of my rovers be using fuel. We're making enough fuel for it, so. Can I click you inside there? Okay. So, Evermoon surveillance. Let's do this. Send the transport. Him off. Go. Okay. Make enough drone. I don't know how many. Got 126 microchips. Of course, 53 control units. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We can be making ourselves plenty of drones, so that's okay. We've got one drill drone. What are you doing? We mine that over there. Oh, this. Yeah, to get the rare earth metals and things, weren't we? So, yeah, you carry on. You carry on. One drill drone, 5 that. I'd like to get up to 21 drones, so we can have 10 normal drones, 10 loader drones, and 1 drill going around doing this thing. Then maybe we'll go to like 15 or something. And CPU is good. We're 800 CPU. That's not a problem. I don't know what else I'm going to do down here for like we can put more rooms here, but I don't know what I'm going to put in for more rooms. Might just expand this out of the door and make a computer room over here, which I know we don't need to pressurize or whatever, but I might just for the lols make a computer room. None of my people seem to be stressed out. They're happy with enough with what's going on here. We could actually build move the beds out as well. This could be like the dining room, entertainment room. Move the beds out. Could expand out that way as well. But more computer. More computer. But for now, we like drones, and we want to deliver the steel to here. Can I make this a better priority? Well, this should be a low priority anyway, so you should be. Okay, we also want to.
ветер свободен. Дождь. Все, что стихия, понимаешь?
Oh, you can't pass directly through there, can you? Because that's not enough.
Надо просто это ощутить.
Like, ugh. I put those in there, and you can connect to. You can connect to there. You connect to that one, and you connect to that one, but then you can't connect to that. So what I want to do here is remove these cables. Then I want to kind of go off this one instead. Like that. So you connect on the top one, you connect to the bottom one. That'll be all good. Urgent contract available. Yeah, go on. Hero, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. Out of the rare earth metals in the middle of the silicon. You've got a little bit of aluminium there, a little bit of titanium, a little bit of iron. Wow, you've got all the things there. Nice. So all you've got in mining every kind of thing, although you're still getting mostly slag, which is kind of sucks, but on a new game once again. New game? Another new game? I can't do that. I can, but I can't. So I'm not. No new patches yet, I don't think so. Oh, they're cheap. They're cheap. $39,000. They're still cheap. 50,000. No. We just bought 16 drones. Yay! Cost us $500,000. Woot. Because making them is so annoying, having to push one button and then wait for your drones to deliver. Oh. Also, can you please stop doing this? Like, I want you to build things. I need you to build these guys. Hey, stop delivering to the expedition center. This is the low priority. It's a low priority for a reason. Isn't it for normal people, in your opinion? I am intrigued by this game you have. They're not the big containers. They're not the big ginormous ships. They're not the big Peregrine class ship things, they're the normal ones. Ah. It sent the wrong ship down. Is that because it's drones? And another ship can't... Those can't do that. The bigger ships can't do the Peregrine things. Ah, okay. I was expecting the big ships to turn up. But alas, I was wrong. Yeah, high priority does appear to... Yeah. Yeah, robots have a special treatment now. Ah, okay. Cool. That's okay. Right, so we've got 33 now, which is more than I expected, but that's okay. How many CPU... I'm okay. The number I was gonna say, I'm looking at it going. Rover Scouts are 3. Does that mean they're 3 each? Is that what that starting one says there? They're 3 each. Okay. And the largest number of drones increases the CPU limit.
Yep, I yawned you, Eggman.
Ram, hello, good evening. Right. And then but I don't understand. I don't understand what I'm looking at here. Rover Scouts, cargo trucks, and drilling rigs. Right. So Rover Scouts, cargo trucks, and drilling rigs are not drones. They're not drones we have. So we have 1 Rover Scout, we have 3 cargo trucks, and we have 1 drilling rig. So is that CPU power for all of them? The numbers are booked. So okay. So it's completely wrong there. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So it doesn't actually tell me how many CPU. Does a drone tell me how many CPU? No, it doesn't. No drones tell you how much CPU they use. Okay. Right. So I assume the breakdown is supposed to be: we have 1 Rover Scout, and it'll tell me how many CPU the 1, and then the cargo trucks, we've got 3 of them, will tell me how many they need for 3. The drilling rigs, we've got 1 for that, and then the drones. I don't know what it means by the largest number of drones increases the CPU load. That's the weirdest one that I don't understand. Obviously, the numbers are broken, but I don't. Large numbers of drones increase CPU load. So is that non-linear? Oh yeah, each drone would increase non-linear. Ah. All right. Okay. Yeah. So every drone we add to it, rather than adding, say, it adds. Say the first one adds 1, the next one adds 1.1, and the next one's 1.2, 1.3, 1.4. So then eventually when you get to 10 drones, they're 2 each. That sort of thing. Does it tell me what I'm making them? I would have to make this one to find out, so don't know. But yeah. Okay. So the number is non-linear. It's like a percentage. So like 110%. For each drone you add to it, or 100% for each drone you add to it. So if you've got 1 drone, add 100 to it, it doubles. If you've got 2 drones, add 100% to it, it goes further. So yeah. Words sound hard tonight. My brain failed when I looked at this numbers here, and it tells me that it's the overload 26,874. I'm like, what is that? What? 26,874 what? I don't have 26,000 CPU. It says I'm using 749. What? Confused me, you have. I'll put in another 2 of these guys. How many connections have you currently got? Too many. Let's do that, and then connect you to there, and you to there. 27,000 toasters per drone. My God, it's the Internet of Things. We put a CPU in your toaster, one in your fridge, one in your washing machine. I always like that concept for the PS3. A tech demo by STI about the cell processor. That if you're playing a game on your PS3 and they want to have a cell processor in like all things, you've got one in your fridge and one in your washing machine, so on and so forth. If you're playing a game on the PS3 and something the game's too demanding for the PS3, it could loan power from your fridge. So your fridge's cell processor would kick in and start transmitting the information over your wireless network, the calculations, back to the PlayStation so it could do more stuff. And the concept sounds fantastic if you don't take into account latency. Just ignore the fact that wireless technology is very latency based, then yeah. So if we can get these other 2 here, we can get 20 drones being haulers, 10 being normal, and then 3 could be drilling or whatever. We'll get to. I might try and get up to like do 20 of each. That'd be nice. Go down here. Oh. Okay, the factory is still working and working well. Why are you not building this? Don't have enough silicon. No. Oh, I hope you have something nice for dinner. Oh, my drones have run out of power, which makes sense. I don't really have that many power chargers for you, do I? Right, so even though I made this high priority, it's still not taking over the top of the expedition control center. So something is awfully broken with this. It's ignoring priorities. It's switched off. It's still working. It's a uber building. It's a super building. It is super duper. I also need to up these because I want these to get built. What if I actually did that? I use the actual priority tool to change it rather than the buttons here. Let's see whether that makes any difference at all. Nope, they're still going there rather than going here. Okay. Okay. Need to build that as well, please. Then we power them down. Okay, we now have 20 haulers, 12 workers, 1 miner. We should bring more stuff to this quickly. Do. I have no idea how the CPU thing works, so I think if I go to 40 and have 20 haulers and 20 builders, that might be a nice one. I would like to do a playthrough where it's drones only, no belts, all drones with everything, which by that point we'll need like 100 drones. But I don't know. Until I find some actual, you know, no, that does not tell me how much CPU a drone is going to use when I make it. I can't do that. I don't have silicon. Sorry. You're coming through here. I'm going to connect up all of these guys as well, so you can output your stuff along quicker. Almost reached the fixed tooltip. Is there any how? Is there any way to find out what building a new drone would cost me CPU wise? Because this doesn't tell me. So how would I find out? I know I could build it and then sell it. Anyway, you could sell a drone off and not worry about it because it's like, oh, you know, that's too much CPU. So, like with 740, if I build one more, what's that going to go to? Is it going to go to 741? Is it going to go to 745? 770? Because knowing beforehand would definitely be useful to know. Probably isn't possible. Okay. Then you need to publish somewhere the formula, the non-linear formula, so then we can look at it and go, okay, so from 30, so that one drone cost me 14 CPU. Going from 32 to 33 drones cost me 14 CPU. Wow. So my dreams of having a drone only base are impossible. Completely scuppered by thing. I don't know why do yeah, the non-linear thing's a bit weird. Gotta say, it's a bit weird. That seems a lot harsh. That seems 14 CPU from 32 to 33 drones. That's a lot. That's a lot. While the drones were opening the sealed door to the underground complex, the rover controlled activity beneath the surface. Various sounds, knocks, creaks, and possibly footsteps. As soon as the heavy door swung open, the rover entered the complex, was surrounded by rats. Small grey clumps of matted fur attempted to attack the rover but quickly retreated, realising that the metal casing was not of use to them. Among the scattered items everywhere, the rover's camera caught sight of an open metal cage, a sign of a door. A sign door indicating that this housed the pet of someone named Gary. Part of the sign included all the names of the initial quantity of robots was bitten off. With the combat staff long gone, the remaining resources could be useful at your base. Send a cargo rover there to retrieve them. Ah, it was rats.
Good thing the rover doesn't transmit odor. Just the view from its camera put a foul taste in my mouth. And who came up with the idea of bringing rats to a moon base? Oh, these pests, if I can call them that, feel comfortable even in the conditions of a destroyed housing complex. And they breathe like rabbits. The MT4 guys mistook their fussing for the sound of footsteps. There are no living humans here anymore. I have to admit, I'm a little glad there was no one here. I can't imagine what kind of person you'd have to be not to let your own colleagues into the shelter.
Yeah. Idle drones, yay! Okay. I wasn't going to go to 35. I might still go to 35 and see how much it costs. We can always build more. Let's build kind of want to build around here. Also build out here. I could always put like the sleeping quarters over here. The bunk beds could all be in here, or give them all individual rooms. We could do something like that. That would be a bit crazy, but we could do it. Why not? We have the resources. So something like this. Oh no, cancel that. For the minute, we're going to actually remove that later. That's fine. Yeah, I might give them like individual rooms around here. What would you need for a room? What do we reckon the people would want? Anyway, a couple of chairs, I suppose. Maybe a gaming chair. A couple of plants. Gym would be more so a bed, a gaming chair, a music box, so a bed is 3 wide. Gaming chair would be, I don't know how big that is. Music box is 1. I don't think it's 27,000. Those numbers are broken. What do you want? What's that? I don't have the silicon. I can't do it. We're waiting for this to be filtered out of all of its junk, which it has now been filtered out, so that these guys can start filling with silicon.
Package delivered.
Now, mammoth. Oh. Two screenshot. Kira asked me to say he can also send me messages. It's entirely, you know, I do not mind. Right. That have silicon. Can't do that. Up to 35 drones. Also, I've realised I had drones away, didn't I, on missions? So now we're so in that screenshot you've just sent me, you've gone from 33 to 34 drones. You got by 10 CPU usage, but I went up by 14 CPU usage from 32 to 33. Didn't I? Yeah, I went from 740 to... Okay, so it's more complicated than that, isn't it? The overload. I know my numbers are broken there, but the linear number that it adds to it isn't just the amount of drones, it's also other CPU usage. So I'm guessing that the reason it went up by 14, and if numbers did change, okay. But if it went up by 14, then it's based on not just I don't okay. Now we're at 783 for non-35, so I'd have to do experiments of getting rid of all my drones, having one drone, and then build a drone to find out what happens, and then maybe get rid of like half the base to lower the CPU usage, and then build another drone and see what it goes up with, and it'd be like, okay, so it changes not just on the amount of drones you have, but maybe some. I don't know. Experimentation is required for that, but I don't have the capacity to do that yet. So right, you go over here and yeah, well, you guys might as well use fuel. Go. Pick up the food. We have the money. Let's buy some more research. Boom. Yes. Boom. Yes. Boom. Yes. You are getting very full on regolith. Apparently regolith 4000. This is not normal regolith. This is regolith 4000. let you deliver all this here. This does mean we could probably take some contracts and get more stuff going. We could also rebuild the flight center. Maybe put the flight control center like right here next to the like right here or something. Have to go there, wouldn't it? So you don't have far to travel to unload, or to get to it, I should say.
Research complete.
Move the power connections. Power connections wouldn't be terrible though, because we can do this, can't we? And then you can connect to. No, what you maybe? No, you won't be able to connect to that one. Connect to that one. Research complete. The heavy engineering. Woo! We're getting outpost living blocks. An AI research center. Outpost science module. That's what I want to do. We'll go down to there. Territory purchase license. Okie dokie, Shadow. Have a good one. Let's do away with those two power lines. Do away with the landing pad. Build the flight center and put it in. Kiro finally found me on Discord. I thought you'd sent me messages before, Kiro. I genuinely thought you had sent me messages before. Or am I mad? Yes, you have in fact sent me messages before. You sent me a message almost a year ago with a sneak peek of something. So yeah. You sent me a message about a year ago of a sneak peek. What are you? You are Behemoth. Let's set up an expedition for you, and you were going to do that. Go. The flight center requires power. It is powered. There we go. I don't know if that's going to affect our guys coming in. Everybody else. Oh, you're making me feel less special. Oh. Wasting science points. Wasting engineering science points. What can we get in engineering that we really want? Well, that, but we need a vehicle hangar for that. Ooh. Has that already been done? No, nothing's been added to that. Okay, do that then. Good. I don't think I've ever cleared up my DMs. I've got messages from people here that just say deleted user. I've got yeah, I've got 2018 where I got a extremely early version of Kerbalism for KSP for testing from the developer of Kerbalism because I was the only person making YouTube videos. But yeah, there's a lot energy shortage. What's wrong with that? Oh, you are done. Woohoo! On the moon. I could do that, but I can't do that because I don't have a rover available, and also I don't. Think not only do I not have that, I also don't have a spare. Like the expedition center is in use, so I'm sorry, I can't do that yet. Sorry, friend. Locate something hidden. Anything hidden around here? No. Let's run a geological survey in there. Another energy shortage. Why? We have 3,000 output and we're only using 19. Strange. Very, very strange. Okay. Silicon is starting to back up now, so I probably need to redo the silicon. Let me lock you off. Table that so you can get all the silicon out. I don't have the nanotubes for that, I'm afraid. I do, but I don't. Although 204,000. It's on Earth. Go on. Go on. We'll do it. We'll do it. You convinced me. However, I think I just messed up. I think I just told the first one could be a landing pad. I don't have a landing pad. Don't know what that's going to do. Do that? No, we can't do that. With 3 for you. Okay, we'll do 3. Not use your brain at all. Prioritize one below every time, please. Right, so control click and then shift click, shift click, shift click, shift click. Mental capacity, do you need more CPU? Is that what it is? Even though I'm holding shift, you are not upgrading the belts around. How dare you not upgrade the belts around? You may be silicone. You want to store 512. Yeah. Upgrade all you guys. So if I click on, this is been upgraded all the way. So if I do that, all of you guys doing silicon can then output all the way. Our slag is unfortunately full. Which is a problem. Mining drone has nothing to do. Unassociate mining drone.
Package delivered.
We'll do that. It's, yeah, I think I've messed up this contract. Because the first one I told it to use a landing pad. I don't have a landing pad. I don't know why it let me do that. I missed the deadline on it because it wants to send the first 100 nanotubes via a landing pad.
The laser system must be protected from external influences and radiation. Deliver resources to create suitable infrastructure at the site.
Okay, so we'll leave a landing pad in place. On the moon, I can't do it. I don't have silicon. I can't do it. Right. I'm gonna, I think, just get you now. Can you like come down here and then just do science? Okay, what's the next step for the... You want silicon, which we don't have. Aha! So let's transport. Mammoth. Fill all. Zero out silicon. No. Go. We will get more silicon in as this starts changing, the stuff in here. But we need to burn through the other stuff we have at the moment. Maybe I should then do this. Going to there, you're going to there, you connect to that one, you connect to that one, you will go into that one, and you will go into that one. Do all. And then a tier 2 belt will come out of here and go into there. A tier 1 will come out and go into there. And I might split this off and feed into that one. Stop for a minute, your belt's going to move. In fact, this should be a blue belt. Then you are no longer going to prioritize left and right, you're just going to balance. You just want to be a standard Mark 1 belt. Goes in a completely straight line to there. Build. This guy can now be shut down. Tag, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a good day. It's going to be a good evening. Oh, cool. Oh, I can't do any more because of the CPU usage. Right. How big is this? It is 17. It is 17 by 17. So it's 17 by 18. That would allow us to do. So if we did a 21 by 21 and just slap the server room on the end, all the houses would be along the top. The main room can become bigger. Let's do that. Okay. I'm going to remove those walls there. And then we're going to remove that empty stair. Need a door? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't need a door. Where would you need a door? There? And there? That makes no sense. I'm deleting that. We'll put a door there as well. That's fine. So you have a door there and a door there. This is not going to be pressurized. It's just going to be for our CPU. We move the CPU from here to here, which will free us up. The CPU could stay in that room there. Asteroid is getting closer to Earth every day. Sure, it hits the port, and the drones will start loading materials faster. Let's look at the predicted behaviour. The science department will soon be able to calculate the optimal time and location for laser impact. And we're out of silicon again.
The research lab has prepared a new shipment. We can send a cargo truck and deliver it to our base.
Yay! Free food. How are we with silicon? Terrible. Well, would be terrible because we're sending out 512 it every time. So. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. And take that. We need to deal with our slag. Do we have anybody who would like some slag? Yes. And we have rover spare for this. That's a long way away. What about the other contract? That's closer. Let's do that one. Him off is idle. Bill, go. Right, and then we want to have a blue conveyor belt which connects that to there. Go. I can also turn you back on. Now think about it, this belt could have actually plugged into here anyway, but you're missing microcircuits because you're still missing silicon, because silicon is struggling. Where is silicon being used? Here. Here, it's being used everywhere. What do you want? I'd like to say yes, but I don't know if I can do it. 200, no. No. I have a rover, but I don't have... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Stop. Cancel expedition. Right. Contract. Send resources. Mammoth. 4,000. Behemoth. I have had my coffee. In fact, I'm going to finish off my coffee right now. There we go. The coffee cup is empty. Right, and then I'm going to grab you. And we're going to select that one. Then we're going to do that. So. Cancel. Right, you fill up with 4,000. Okay. The other one fills up with 4,000. And then I want to send the one that's in here, which is... Damn it, I don't know. Him off again with the full amount. Oh, okay, so if I... Right, okay. Okay. Cancel. Cancel. So if I send one and then try and queue up a second expedition, it cancels the first expedition. Right. So send resources. Pick a transport. Behemoth. You want 5811. Send. Okay. Tap in here. Well, you turn up here. You can only carry, you can't see it, but you can only carry 4,000 in one go. That's why I was trying to do it in split ones. But I've said you need to deliver 5,000. So you will fill up with 4,000 and go. Then I want this one to fill up with 4,000 and go. And then you will come back and pick up the rest of the stuff. So now if I send the other one with 4,000, send. You're going to wait for this to empty. You're queued with not just 4,000, but you're queued with 5,811, which is both of them. So, yeah. Okay. Okay. A little bit awkward to do, but fine. Doable. Doable. I also don't know where... I've only got 2,000 stuff here on the floor. I'm gonna drop it off in this. Go. It's a conga line. We're all delivering to here. I do wish there was a way to, like, say, hey, the Expedition Center can only accept deliveries from cargo rovers or cargo drones. So the little drones don't come and get involved with this. It's just the cargo ones deliver the cargo. The little ones can be off doing their own thing. I do wish there was a setting for that. But I know they're all just helping out. I know. Do 200 there now. Nearly full. And whilst you're on the way, the other one can load with 4,000, so I can do the contract quicker. At least that's the plan. We still need to back up and fill up on silicon. That's a big issue we currently have. This has got 23,000 and food on it, so away you go. The next one comes in here, wants 4,000. whilst you're loading, that can be delivering, and we'll then come on the way back again. We could have grabbed that rover as well and done with that as well. What do you want? That's on the moon. I have to decline it. Or I'll think about it. Right. You. Now, have you scanned this area thoroughly? Yeah, locate hidden objects. Let's have a quick look here. There's a nothing. Okay. Do a geological scan. Ba-ba-ba. Then go into research mode. So you're not done yet, you've still got 18,000 units to mine. A hiccup in our power grid. These are all producing 60 blank, so a single belt can't deal with this. We're going to come shooting up here and then get to this, but that's fine. You do not need, you need 30 slag every like 20 days or something, so this belt does not need to be a quick one. I could put a little storage up here for slag as well. Not that I actually think we need that. How much slag? 1.9 thousand slag. Well, grab the last bits. Send you on your way. So by the time it's loaded 4,000, you're halfway there. Okay, cool. Okay, when you finished, you'll come back here. Oh, we're filling with iron again. Dang it. You just don't have the silicon, do you? Bum, 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 bum. What's happened? Colonist is very hungry. Well, then go get some food. We have plenty of it. Ooh. Oh, stop. Stop. Really getting a lot of carbon in. Need to speed these guys up. There's a research on the carbon machines here. Really need to get some more science going, don't I? Can we get any more? How many colonists have we got? 8 colonists. Can we get some more colonists in? Let's look at the colonists. Any more colonists that are scientists is what we want. Let's hire you two. Hire. Anyone else with any decent science skills? I mean, you've got a decent science skill. Or... if you're a 2, you're a 2. No, we'll do that. Okay, hire. Okay. Now. Oh, I did not make the room the correct size. The door's going to mess us up as well. Okay. What we need to do is dismantle this wall. Expand the building out by 1 more. So, no. Like I was still, we got the flight sensor, but no, you still come in via drop pods. Welcome, new people who will be scientists only. There is no engineering.
You can't build here.
Room has no O2. Well, you have no O2. That's okay. Room has no O2. This is fine. This room is not oxygenated room. You're on your way back? Yes, you are. I want you to stop by here. Pick up those, then come back. We miss a deadline for the bonus. You get the standard stuff. Okay, I would have needed 3 rovers to complete that then. Maybe we're in a better loading system. Five times 9. Okay, get rid of these. We'll put some other equipment in here. Right, I should probably also I want something to come up here for this. To do the botanist up here. If I turn them all off botanist though, just had a look at. We do not have a botanist. You're probably the best botanist we have. At rank 4. You. But I don't want you going. I basically I want to stop the colonists going up to the top of the world. I want them to stay here and just do science. Okay. They'll come back and just do science, colonists. Stay right here. Don't go anywhere. Okay. You should stop doing this soon. Yeah. Soft great CPU tech. It is. It's the start of the great. The AI. The AI is happening. I am going to remove them from here. Maybe expand this room out and make this like a gym or something if we ever unlock that stuff. Long way off from that yet. But I wouldn't mind building like over here. Like people can actually have rooms. Just as like a test to see whether that would make any sense. Receive 10,000 reward. What? From what? From what? Storage. Oh, was that when I picked up that I received 200 bonus science from the store? Oh, nice. Okay, didn't realize that. on the moon. I could do that, but I'm not going to do that because my guy's too far away and it's 4,000 kilometers away. No. Was distracted? Distracted by what? Was you hacking? Hacking away?
Research complete.
I want to downgrade a belt. I don't want to downgrade a belt. Only so what happens when this will be the fundamental. This engineering, we need another engineering project. One recipe is currently broken. So long as it's not what I'm trying to do right now. Vehicle hanger. I'm not sure what I'm trying to do. I don't know what I don't know either. That makes two of us. Do 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 do. Oh. You're not producing enough silicon. Come on. 16% silicon in there. 16% silicon in there. That you can't output because you're dead for slag. So I need to do more slag. Out here. Anybody? Nope, you want 4,000 for 41,000. How much can a big ship have? Let's try it. Let's try it. So 45,000. Okay. If we pick the big ship, we can send 450, which means we need to send 10 of them, which are going to cost us 58,000. It's not ever at all worth sending slag via craft. It's just not worth it. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. We'll complete this contract. There's the ooh, I see a plan. You're in the way. You're gonna have to go. Urgent contract available. I would accept that contract. And we'll redo it in a moment once I've moved the landing pad. Because if I connect you... Oh, I can't come straight down. Oh, that's... So there. And if I connect you to there, can I configure this for slag? And here comes the slag. And then I can tell the where is connected, the outputs will close. When disconnected, they would open.
Research complete.
So it's mixing the two. It's mixing the two. Turn it off. Energy cells is broken. Okay. And then the next one comes down and just starts filling from here. But if I have to do another one, I've got to turn this back on again. This is my whole issue with the flight center. Is that there's no way to say, hey, this belt is connected with slag, so don't bring slag from the drones. But the drones still do it, and the drones are slower than the belt. So you have to manually change all the inputs and outputs and all the bits and pieces onto it. So it's yeah, I definitely yeah. It is not autonomous. You cannot plug it in with belts and have it do things. You have to modify all the belt connections every time for it. So yeah. Knucklehead, hello, good evening. I hope you are having a very good day. Yes. And King of Hashtags, hello, thank you very much for the follow. I hope you too are having a very good day. So by the time the thing's loaded, we're already halfway to loading the stuff onto it. But if the drones had to come and do this, in conjunction with the thing, it would only go up to about 400, and then it's waiting for the last 50 from the drones, and they take forever to come and do it. Yeah. What version of a site playthrough? I don't think it's updated, has it? 98.94. I don't think it updated. I'm going to have a previous look on the previous stream. Oh. Hey, my latest Foundry video is #1 on the listing, which is surprising because I don't think that ever tops a symbol. Let me see, it comes a lot brighter on the bit. Oh, shush me, shush past me. What? Thanks. 98.92 was the version I started on. Ooh. Yeah, 98.92. Oh, I just loaded the game, didn't I? That's annoying. That's very annoying. No No prompt that unsaved progress will be lost. No prompt that unsaved progress will be lost. That's very annoying. And I clicked the bar here. I clicked the bar here and it loaded. Right, okay. Yeah, there's no, when you click load game, it just loads. It doesn't prompt you to save your game. That's that needs that needs a little pop-up window that just goes, unsaved, are you sure unsaved progress will be lost? Because now I have to redo this thing here. Do I even have the contract for this lag? I don't even know. Let's start the game. No, I haven't done the contract. Okay, that's okay then, because the contract sucked anyway. So fair enough. But yeah, okay. There's an overwrite notification. Is it? No, there isn't. No, there isn't. New save. Save. My caps lock is on for some reason. Save. Nope, there's nope. That's not good. That's not good. That desperately needs looking at, because people could absolutely, you could, I mean, I clicked load and I went to drag the bar down, and because I was like 1 pixel over, it loaded the game because it just wasn't in the right place. So yeah, is there a? There's also no confirmation on deleting saves. That's definitely bad. There is no confirmation on deleting saves. You just hit the button, they're gone. Get that UI guy on the phone right now. Right now. That's the big one. That's the big one. Overwriting is the big one. But you could, because you could accidentally come over here to drag and delete your latest save and screw everything up. Also, I don't know what's happening in that screenshot, but that is quite cool. There's some weird glow blue, like we're being invaded or something. Yeah, that's that's a quality of life. Right, where are we now? Where was we? We're okay. I think the only thing we missed was the contract, wasn't it? Did we do? Yeah, we wouldn't. Okay, so order safety. So yeah, so we've lost nothing. That's not so bad. Okay. Okay, we basically lost nothing. But I very much would like to. Where are the belts for this guy? Are these the input belts? These are the input belts. That's a long way away. Yeah, that UI salesman. How dare he? Oh, you're grabbing stuff for the other contract. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. You do that. I'm going to remove and turn around the actually, I might also remove the repeater. Can we build a second repeater? We can. Because apparently I need one of these to exist at some point. So let's just put the repeater over here. Does the repeater have a door? Does the repeater have a door? Door there. Yes, it has a door. Okay. Don't know why no contents ever go into it, but is that a door? That's the door. Yeah. Some message on that tricky person. Yeah, thank you. But that is something that you I mean, it would annoy me if I accidentally deleted a save and then loaded something wrong. You know, like, oh, I want to go back and reload a game. Oh no, I reload, click. Oh, I've accidentally deleted it. You know, now I can't go back and reload the game, which is save scumming. You shouldn't do that anyway. But you know. Right, so let me power off that guy. We don't have an alternative power. We do have an alternative power coming in. Let's, that might just shut down. Oh no, it hasn't shut down the whole base. We have a line there. Urgent contract. I don't have the silicon. I'm not. No, I'm not having my silicon. No connection. I know. It's okay. We'll reconnect in a moment. It's fine. You just want to send this on away. Yep. Then we can shut down this. I can't spare the silicon. I need it for the laser. Although I could buy the silicon in, that really wouldn't hurt us actually. That's fine. Right, get rid of this here.
Research complete.
It's not that. It's not. I need 2,850. 2,850 silicon we need. So I can't be giving it out to other people because we don't have the silicon for that. I need to basically tell that first box to fill up before it sends anything out. So yeah, the game's starting talking about. Yeah, you're talking about hacking game. Sounds exciting. So if I put you what if I actually got rid of the landing pad and that power thing? That would affect the hey, look, their power cables clip through buildings without any problems whatsoever. Amazing, that. Amazing. If only every game did that. If I put that there, will that block drones from driving between the buildings? Let's find out. Will they still be able to travel down here? It's got to be done every stream. Yeah, there's some coding, hacking, also online play where you can even hack other players. Oh, what did you say that was called? Grey hack. As long as it's not grey goo. And it uses the correct English spelling of grey. Released in 2017. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's got a couple of negative reviews because apparently the developers don't yeah. Developers don't listen to people. Yeah. I'm going to turn you off and lower you down again because we don't need you. Have a night occasion where I play old games. There were several things that I've looked at and been like, oh, maybe I should do some of that. Of course, I missed picking this up, didn't I? Or did we pick it up? Yeah. Grey in European is with an E. Grey in America is with an A. That is literally it. That is literally it. Right, can we do any other of these? So we got the Winds of Change contract. Repair the WES 45H station. Where the hell is the waste? Let's fill you up and pick up all those bits there. Where's the WES? What's it station? Could I find there? There requires an engineer. Okay. Right, we're back here again. Okay, so I need to do something that uses engineering. Couldn't find anything that did engineering, so I just think I randomly hit on one and went do that. Research the large vehicle hangar. Do that. What's wrong with this? Requires the large vehicle hangar. So even though the helium-3 harvester is before the vehicle hangar, you still can't research it because you have to do that one next to it. Why is there not a line connecting those two together? Also, colonists, how are these going? They're still biologists. Let's take off the biology. I don't want you going doing biology. I want you doing research. Okay. In fact, research is all I want you to do. There is nothing else. There is only research. Okay. You're doing a 60-40 split, so yeah. Yeah, I mean, you've got to look at. I glance down the reviews and I look at the negative reviews because so many of them are just something like, oh, game crashes on startup, don't recommend it, which is completely unhelpful. Because, well, what system have you got? Do you get the minimum results? Is this the only game that crashes on your system? Is it not? Have you tried to fix it? You know, all these sort of things. It's like, so those ones you ignore. But when it's got stuff like, I don't recommend it because, well, the player base is low, but that doesn't particularly matter anyway. The player base shouldn't matter that much. But like there's 3 straight away that just say that they don't recommend it because the developer actively ignores the community. So on sale right now, £13. Complete the winter change contract. What's that one? That's this one, isn't it? Can we do that now? I think we can. I think we can. You say we have none of the base. I think you're lying. You're lying, and the reason I think you're lying, you're not lying. Actually, we have none of the base because I'm grabbing them all for making computer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 9 here. If I was to actually cancel off that row, and I wanted to move these ones anyway, so we'll delete these in here. You can use those resources for that, and then we can try and look at the winter change. It's because these guys are just... Oh. They need upgrading, don't they? No, you cannot have my silicon. Stop it. Stop it. Set that in there. I need to upgrade the carbon fiber factories. Do 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 do. But if the game is fun and you're having fun with it, it's a bit of a weird one. I mean, the developers don't listen to players, but if you're having fun with it in its current state, then yeah. I suppose if you've been playing the game for like many years and you're just fed up with it and be like, you need to do something new. It's really dull now. Come and do something. You are, oh, we are once again full of steel. Of course we are. Oh, I think we can do that. Got 2 drops going to the base. Right, okay, Mammoth is on its way back right now. Cool. Regional prices, what? Yeah, I remember Wanderer saying some things like based on what he would pay for it, it would be and the exchange rate would be about £50 for me. And then I looked at the game and it's like £22. Like, what? Hey? What are we doing for mining up stuff here? Eating a bit of silicon. You've eaten a a lot of the rare earth metals. Move over a little bit. do this contract. Set transport Mammoth, which is currently idle. I think you can only do 4,000. I think, in fact, let's do fiddle and look, and if it's not, then oh, you've got to go all the way around to get into the expedition center now. So you can't drive through here. Kind of awkward. Yeah, 4,000. Okay, so I'm going to cancel you. I'm going to set up another one. We'll use Mammoth. 4,000. Go. And then by the time you've loaded, you'll be back and you can take the rest of it. The reason I moved the expedition center is so that I can build in the slag to it. So if we want to do more slag contracts, which I do want to do, we can plug in some slag to this. Ah. Wanted. Right. So you are filtered to regolith and you are filtered to special. Okay. And then you're okay. Cool. Regions of lower base incomes and adequate. Yeah, you'd think it'd be based on like
Package delivered.
well, I can't exactly think it would be based on the average wage because the average wage is not correct. The average wage is not actually the median wage as it would be. No, 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 come back, come back. Oh, oops. You weren't going to there. You weren't going to there. Unload. All has to the truck will choose a suitable cargo dock to unload resources. What is this called for? You know what? Do you know what? We're going to try something different actually. Cancel expedition. Okay. Let's do this. Let's use all 3 cargo trucks. do the thing. Can I build another cargo truck as well? Because I think the more we can split it down, the more we can get moving in one go. What is the... Well, we sent that. We need the 2000 silicon, don't we? Which we are nowhere near. Can I basically fill you up? Hold 2000 before you send any away. Not that we're getting enough silicon in because we're using up all the steel, but that's okay. Urgent contract available on the moon. I would, but you've 40 days, and I don't think I can do it in 40 days because I'm using all 3 of my trucks. Okay, so medium monthly income. UAE regional monthly income is almost $600. Yeah, it needs to be. The reason I say about the media stuff is because whenever where I live in England, they go, oh, the average wage, the average yearly wage is about £10,000 more than what I'm currently on, and everybody I know that I work with, like 60 something people at the store, are all on the same wage that I'm on. Management obviously are a bit higher than that, so that's probably that. So if that's, I know there's only 60 people and the area's much bigger than that, but how could the average wage be that when the vast majority of your workers are way below that? So this is why you need the median wage to find out what it is, but then all you need is a couple of people on stupid money to wreck it all, don't you? It completely messes up everything, so. Because we're trying to load steel. However, I didn't expect them to have to come and drop off here. When it was down here, I don't remember them doing that. I remember them dropping off like up here somewhere, so I thought they could drop off closer by, but... What? I can do that. We have another river. Woo. A small teaser. Ooh. You tease us. If I was to try something here, if I take you out and plug you in there, and then say this output is going to be carbon, for instance. And then we drop everything off the belt here. No. Okay, so this doesn't request the specific items it needs. It's not requesting steel across a belt. So the belt is just sending anything down here. So plug in the expedition center or the flight control center in via belt still requires you manually changing the inputs and outputs on the belts every time you take a new contract to do something. So yeah. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get rid of that. We're adding ETA for orbital transport in the next patch. Oh, so you can use the flight center to send things to your outposts. Or, oh no, hang on. Wait, what? Hang on. No, I'm thinking someone else. Wait. You did remember your outputs, that's good. Okay. Well, when they move it. Okay. Okay, so I was thinking of something else. Truck is idle outside the base. That's because you're a new one, aren't you? Strider. Sign route. Go. I found a stray. I did find a stray rock underground. Here. Can't click him. Build a lamp, a power pole inside him.
Research complete.
To name it. Can I be unoriginal and just call him Rocky? Would that be okay? Don't know how White gets there. Oh, okay. Let's put some light around him. Oh, he does not get illuminated. has a reward in the server. If I go directly up from where here, no, there's one nearby, which I can't actually remove. It's not actual. What's it, rock? But yeah. Okay. I realised I've plugged 2 slack lines into it. We only have 1 slack line feeding this, so that's not going to speed up output, input, whatever. Also, if you don't mind, I wouldn't mind getting some light over here. Now to receive light. It doesn't it just stays completely in the darkness. Should be replaced with the monolith. Should be replaced with the monolith. If you dig out to one of the corners, you find the monolith. Why have you all backed up? What's happened? What's gone wrong here? One, I think this needs upgrading, doesn't it? Nope. I think this belt is too slow. Means that this belt is also too slow. Rob, hello, good evening. I hope you're having a good day. I'm not trouble. I'm a normal, everyday hedgehog. No trouble here. No problems. For some reason my frame rate has completely dropped. Why is my frame rate tanked? What's happened? What's happened? What did I do to break my frame rate? I'm from England. I'm from the south of the UK. It's not that one. My frame rate has suddenly dropped to... It's not... Strange. I'm from the UK. I'm from the south of England. Right, we're wasting engineering once again. What can I do for engineering? Everything requires multiple things. Let's get this level. I know we've done that already. Ugh. boop. Do that one. Oh, actually, no. Let's not do that one. Let's do this one. And then we can get a fusion reactor. It's nearly 2 a.m. It is nearly, yes, it is nearly 2 a.m. It's 1:33. Let's turn off the engineering lab. Do. So much stuff just lying around. Can you drop off? Neither. Pick up nothing. Drop off. There we go. Put on. Yeah. Wednesday, yes, yeah. I think I start. Actually, I'm not sure what time I start. 11 p.m. I start here, so that's going to be what 10 a.m. for you, something like that. Over on the other side of the world. We're doing on silicon. We are 1,000. And what do we need for this? 2,800. We start. So that's why you love the when I do 7 p.m. starts. Isn't it, Wanderer? I have to do more of those. Guys, you're just full of slag. We need to get rid of the slag. Right, okay. Let's confirm that's it. Well, you know, if I want to go earlier, stream earlier, industrial terraforming project. Oh, it's only worth 15,000, but it will get rid of 20,000 slag. Where is it on the moon, though? Not a terrible distance away, but I accept your contract. Okay, I have to wait for you're on the way back, and you're on the way back. Okay. You are also going to back to base. We're going to transfer all 3 of them to this, and you can just fill up on resources for the time being. We are kind of full on stuff like that, so 50 microprocessors to Earth for 200,000. No. Right. So. Rider, will you take 5,000? You can do 4,000 in one go, I know. Mammoth, Actually, no. You take 4,000 a go, can't you? I was going to do 5,000 for each and get them all to come back, but I'll be like, well, no, because if I do 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, then the fourth one that comes back will be there. I don't know why I did two belts. We can only have one belt come out of this here. I get another belt coming out of here. Prioritize that way, and only slag. Not anything else will end up on that belt, but actually, prioritize this way. Contract complete! Hurrah! Right, and now I want to turn off the robots, but I can't. I can't turn off the robots to the expedition center. So therefore the robots are always going to feed it, slowing down the production because the belts are faster than the robots. Okay, oh, it's going to be daytime soon. We'll let this do its thing here. Let's build two more of these. Can't connect you to that. Okay. Do that. Also going to get rid of those. We're going to put in a small storage here. So we're going to be doing a fair few of these. Come this way. Slag contracts to get rid of our slag. If you preload some here, then when the next guy comes along, you can just unload loads of them into that. Actually, I might turn off the pickup and then do the same here. Turn off the pickup. Although, if I do that, then you technically can't get any food. But we might be able to fix that by coming up here, which you guys actually do have the pickup. The food. So even if you didn't get any slag for a while, it would not matter. And this line is completely redundant now, so let's do it. Oh, you're grabbing slag from these machines. Oh yeah, makes sense. They haven't had any slag emptied for a very long time, I don't think. Because you haven't been allowed to, or you have been allowed to drop off, but you can't drop off because you're there. So at least we're grabbing 10 at a time. Right. All three of you guys are on your way back. You are using your fuel, so you go and deliver. And then you should come back as well. How much did you take? 4,000. Okay. We're going to miss the deadline on this because I forgot my rovers were too far away. Also going to make this the lowest priority, so the drones make sure they're going to do other things first. Urgent contract available on the moon. No. God, I wish I could stop the bots delivering to the control center. It is belt fed. I do not want the bots doing it anymore, but I can't. Can't turn this off. I'd love to say yes. I'd love to say yes. But I don't think I can do that in time. 120 days? I'm going to accept it anyway, and then we're probably going to suffer and miss the deadline. And then it'll be shame on us, shame on our family, shame on our cow. No. going down this side here, so it wants to be there. There. There, and then you go there. Now we have a redundant power line running around the outside as well. Excellent. Okay. Can we pick up the fuel? Is that what we can do? We can. Yeah. Okay. So we still have a mission to do here. Let's do this one. Set transport idle. Nope, you're going to do 4,000. Go. You're on the way back, you're on the way up. Okay, who are you? You are Strider. But then we should be able to grab this, send resources, select Strider, and do the last event. Go. You've got loads of little elements and stuff on there. Get a multi-finery thing here, please. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Because my issue is that it's filtered 3984 and then no more belts can go in there because the drones have reserved stuff. But no, I don't want you to do that. I don't want the drones reserving anything. I want the belts to finish off then go. You are not supposed to have a drop-off. You are only supposed to be an output. And how do I now empty you? And then you want to configure this. And you basically want to be everything apart from the rare stuff. So build this. Not helium. Not that. So all that. Okay, if you have any, output them into here. Right, and then I'd like to output this. I'd like to have this as a
Director,
pick
the
up.
Aurora project has been successfully
Cool.
completed. Thanks to your assistance, we've paved an alternative path to space and strengthened the economic independence of Eurasian countries. Crust still controls the space elevator, but now we can negotiate with them on our terms. We hope that our mutually beneficial cooperation will continue to thrive in the future.
Woohoo! Awesome. Only took 6 years. Yay. Loads of drones are going to hang out by this over and over and over because they're just constantly picking up from things like this that need their slag emptied. These ones need their slag emptied. I think this one as well, yeah. Although they don't need that much of their slag emptied, so it's not too bad now. Okay, you're going to run out of regolith soon. So are you. So I need to get a rover back on the okay, so who are you? You are Imth. You'll go and do it. Drop off your slag. Excellent. Okay. Where are you picking stuff up from? These guys, I really need to empty you out via belts, don't I? Can we do that? Let's connect you two up. Let's run you out. To here. We're gonna have to redo this here. Just to that there. You run you over and into there like that. You will go under here and pop up there. We'll then connect to that one. You will come out of here, go along to there, down to here. We'll jump these belts, pop up there. You will make your way along, then into there, and then that will come out to there. Now, none of you should have the pickup for slag. It's just you that has slag pickup. Can I put you... When the storage is full, it will not open the output for robots. When it's connected, the outputs will close. When disconnected, they will open. What? Right, so what you're saying is I have to do that.
Research
Which will trick the bots into not coming to pick up the slag from this. We also don't need you picking the ice up from here because we're doing that elsewhere. But when you're full, you can then come and collect the ice or the slag from this. Like that. I saw that. One of you came walking back in from up there somewhere. I'm just going to put you down to 50-50. Once you seem very, very tired. Mind you, we do have 12 colonists and 8 beds now, so... Could do with some bunk beds. Where are the bunk beds? Here. Behind a large table. No, that did not work. Okay. When the storage is full, it will open the output for robots. When a conveyor is connected, the outputs will close. When disconnected, they are open. Mixed mode. When the storage is full, it will not open the output for robots. As I said, the outputs will close when disconnected will open. Not open the output. Conveyors do not affect logistics rule. Okay. Right, so I want it on auto. So when the storage is full, it will open for the robot. So you will auto open this when the slag fills up. Wasting science points. Wasting engineering science. We're always wasting engineering science. That's why I turned the engineering science lab off. Because I can't do anything about the wasted engineering science. Because I need more fundamental science than anything else right now. We are severely lacking in fundamental science. Can I add that to the list just to get going with that? And then can we ask Crust for some more help with science? Service is active. Oh, is it? We're still using... Really? Huh. Can I get a big shot of power, please? Big shot of... Big shot of science. All the drones hanging out here.
Oh, I hate that hedgehog.
You do? But why? What has this innocent hedgehog ever done to you? Never. Never. Doesn't sound like me at all. See, I'm just an innocent 8-bit hedgehog. You're the last one on the way there. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh dear. Oh dear. Right. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. How are we doing for science? How are you doing for science? You're... yeah. Just creating science. 3 science. Did that run out already? Jeez. It's only 10 days. Right, I'm gonna buy both of those. Give me all the foundation science. Where are my scientists? Come on, guys. Come on. Let's build a wall. I will build a wall there. We'll put a door in it because we have to build the wall, and then we'll tear down that wall in the center, and then this will become something else. Yeah, CPU is good. CPU is very good. Right, so let's have a little bit of a checky with a room. So if I want to give each person a room, they need a bed, they need some entertainment. The bed is 3 wide, so I want the room to be at least 5 wide. So a 5 by 5 seems like a nice sort of idea. It's not 5 by 5, I need to do a 7 by 7. Okay. Could I do another 7 by 7 here without hitting the door? I could not. We can move the door. Yeah, the door can actually be moved to like in here or something. Temporarily, like here. Whilst we build the extension. Does mean we need to move the power pole once again. The power system is in the way. But if I did 5 by 5 rooms, I could do another one here. We could have a corridor going along this way. Oh, that would only be 8. Mind you, how far are you through your... We've got 15,000 units left, so that's a while off yet. Okay. Right, okay. I'll tell you what, we will cancel everything. I'm thinking of putting a wall, like a corridor coming off here, and having the rooms either side of the corridor. And then this can be like the main like dining hall and other bits and pieces, and then this will be like a gym area, which leads through to the science place. So you go through the recreation area to get to the science, which is fine. Although if we we've made a central corridor through, I could always change this to be a corridor which goes into the science room, and then this is going to be like a gym room or something, which we don't actually have anything for that yet. So just want to muck about with the rooms a little bit to see how we're doing for Urgent contract available. Earth, no. Oh, I've got two guys sat here doing nothing now. No, it's that transport. So Alice, take 2,000 brick. Mammoth, take 2,000 brick. And Strider, take the rest of it. And it's Behemoth who's now doing. Yeah, we don't actually have any recreation like gym stuff, which is all down here. But like in the rooms, I like to have like a computer desk in each person's room, even if it's a small one, not a large one. Maybe put some living walls on there, just to have something going on, you know. Increases the comfort of thing, yeah, and that sort of thing. That sort of thing. Okay, why is my O2 dropping? What's wrong with the O2? We are depleting O2 because we probably have too many people now. However, we can upgrade you. The O2 should start raising him. No, it's you. It's the electrolysis plant that needs upgrading, isn't it? Not the water plant. Do we have anything that can adjust the electrolysis plant? Are there upgrades for that? Do we even unlock the electrolysis plant, or is it just given to us for free? It's there. No, there's no upgrade to the electrolysis plant. Okay, so we need to put another electrolysis plant in.
Research complete.
Yeah, that makes sense to my head. That makes sense in my head too. I might actually get rid of your food in here, because this is not being overly used, so we can grab food from that and the drones can bring it down to store in here, and then from here they can turn it into food and store it into food here. Urgent contacts available. No, you're not getting my silicon. Can't have it. You hear me? You can't have it. Ba-ba-da-bum. $100,000 for 20 control units. I can do that. I know that uses silicon to make them technically, but 400,000, pretty good. When they're asking for like 800 silicon or something, like, no, you can't have it. The other thing, I have no idea how long the asteroid is, because I don't have it at the top of my screen anymore. So there's no thing that tells me how long I've got left until it crashes. So apparently there is some helium-3 right next to us. Well, I don't have any stuff to scan for it, so... Contract, research contract, energy shortage. Oh, I shouldn't have cancelled that one. The energy shortage could be a... miner that's given up. Nope, all the miners still look good. Okay. Another cargo truck. Another urgent contract. You give me 200,000. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll accept that. You give me 100% bonus. I'll take it. Oh. At least the priority system's working with this one. Might actually need more drones. We might not have enough delivery drones.
Research complete.
Ooh, research is finished. The more fundamentals one that's lagging behind everything else at the moment. But I desperately want to do these three because we need more carbon. Then we might need to upgrade the vegetable breeding.
Director, colleagues, we failed.
Oh no!
There are only a few hours left until the collision.
That's how long we've got until the thing crashes. I had no idea. I had no idea how long it was going to take to happen and to go. So yeah. Went back to my family, spending my last hours in your company ledger. Alright, a pretty good amount of code. Pretty good company here. I never get not having complete some research. This phone could be done immediately. I just said it, no offense, Ledger. I'm gonna miss your cheeky tone of slow.
If we had a second chance, we could have managed our time differently. In any case.
It's fine. The Earth would have been fine. No problem. Now we rebuild it. Now we rebuild it. But all infrastructure, ecosystems, living organisms. No. Oh well. Oh well. I had no idea how long that was going to take anyway because I didn't see the. There was no timer. I couldn't see the timer on it. So yeah. But yeah. Okay. Well, I suppose we'll bring this to a close here. It's 20 past 2 in the morning. I suppose we'll end this here on a fantastic high note of absolutely saving the world by wiping out all the humans. Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic. But I think what we can do is we might be able to start a sandbox game next time we play. And tempting as it is to plan very hard, if it's the same story still, I don't. Yeah, but we can do some custom settings and have a look. You know, we can change things and do bits and pieces and late game events. Ooh. Start time 2 years. What? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Oh, surprise! Awesome. So we can choose how we want to start the game. Exactly. So we could fill ourselves up with stuff, but we can't because our budget's down there. Also, a UI guy needs to know that when you change the UI settings, some things need scroll bars. Because I can just about see the launch button. That's cool. So you can choose. Like, yeah, that did that zoom. Yeah. Now we could literally start with nothing, and then we can't play the game. Nothing but 12 drones. Starting science points. Achievements will be disabled. Oh. Are there any achievements in the game anyway? I didn't realise. Number of deposits. Resource capacity. I don't know what start time means. Is that how long you have before events happen? Like this, like you activate like events and you've got 30 years to build your factory before the thing comes along and blows you up. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Ding. So we start with a completely empty everything. Okay, and I'm playing on very hard mode, which means you start with very little stuff, I bet. Let's see what stuff we get here. We got 60 income for 39 days. Ooh.
Director, I consider it my duty to remind you that lunar research is divided into 3 main fields: fundamental, engineering, and social. Each laboratory is capable of conducting independent research, but studying certain technologies may require the cooperation of multiple fields. All available research is grouped into 3 main directions: fundamental, engineering, and social. Fundamental research is responsible for logistics and communication with other organizations, as well as drone improvements. Engineer some research. You can always.
Yeah. Okay, so you start with very little research. I don't know whether the sandbox mode with hard, medium, I don't know whether that changes anything, but I don't know. I wouldn't mind playing on sandbox mode so that we can muck about with some outposts and other bits, pieces, and things. But I do like the story idea, and I like the idea of like maybe playing on custom and have it. Story mode doesn't have a story. Designed for veterans seeking maximum difficulty and deep immersion in the story. Yeah, sandbox mode has. I changed the settings and then I came back in there and I clicked very hard. So yeah. But I mean, I'm. There's no tooltips templates on it, but I assume late game events are things like, you know, the asteroid hitting, and you can choose when they happen. So we could do that, and we could go, hey, we've got 10 years before the asteroids are going to hit, and then we've got another 5 years after that, and the asteroid hits. So you've got 10 years to build a base, and then you can. I mean, you can choose what credits you want to start with. I mean, you got to research and choose here what you want to start with. So, you know, we can crank up the drones straight away because we've got a bigger budget, which is just underneath the text there. But yeah, you can choose whatever you want to do, or you could play on super hard and you know, have to buy all your resources in completely. But start with £1 million. In fact, we can't do that. Why can't you launch that? No drones. Oh, you have to have a drone, do you? Yes, you have to have at least one drone, which makes sense. You have to have at least one drone. So maybe just start with 16 drones. Now there's no reset button. There's no reset button. I think it's 500,000 to start with, isn't it? So yeah. So if I got rid of all this. Nah, can't get enough drone. No. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Well, anyway, we failed. Earth go boom. Everyone died. The asteroid did not seem big enough to me to cause an extinction level event. Also, I don't know how you cause an extinction level event when you've got infrastructure to go into space. You could take enough people off the planet. There was enough people on the moon from what I saw to carry on. It's like, oh no, we've lost the world, but it doesn't matter. Carry on. Doesn't matter. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Don't worry. No problem. No problem. Okie dokie. Right. So yeah. Unfortunately, didn't get to play with as much new stuff as I'd like to because so much was hidden behind so much research needed. Yeah. So that's why I think I'd like to play sandbox and then maybe give ourselves like 10 years before the mission start so we can build a base and get going and now I kind of know how outposts might work. I really want to try and get some research center outposts running maybe instead and offload the research to outposts, see how that works. I'm not sure how that's going to work for us, but we can see, we can have a play with it next time. So tomorrow we will be back with Foundry, and then Thursday we'll start another Crust mission and see how we go in that. So yeah, I think that would be a yeah. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So, let me have a quick nosy nose. Is anyone doing... There is nobody playing the Crust. Why is nobody playing the Crust? I'm very disappointed in them. Very disappointed. How dare they? How dare they? But there's nobody on Twitch playing any sort of... Know that I'm following. But everyone's doing just chatting or horror games. So, yeah. We'll leave that one there. We'll leave that one there. What about over in the land of YouTube? Who is live in the land of YouTube? Dragon. I'll send you over to Dragon on YouTube. There we go. Twitch, I'm very sorry, but there's no one doing anything chill. Everyone's doing stressiness. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I do hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.